Hello and welcome to this second video of design challenge series that we are doing on this channel. I hope you watched the first video. If you've not yet done so, please go back and watch it because there is a lot of knowledge in it. So this one, I'm hoping that you're garnered with a lot of eagerness to learn some of this kind of designs that you're going to progressively introduce in this one. So we are continuing with the second artboard in this one, and then we'll go to the third one in a future segment. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, share this video far and wide so that it can reach more people. Thank you. Let's just add another artboard and then get a photo. Family smiling. Here I think you can find on Pixabay. Family. Happy family. I don't know whether you can see. Can you see family? Where is this picture? Okay, I'll take this one for example. This looks nice. Then I'll just download it. Pixabay has behaved. So it normally asks this robot testing. So I need to check whether my tax is there and then just verify and then download. So the picture is going to come to being downloaded. I'll show in Finder. And then I'm going to drag it over the artboard. Then I'm just stretching out, fit it. So we have a very nice fit photo. Remember our artboard 1 is here, it's ready. This is artboard 2. You can see here on the layers panel. So we have our picture. What is there is something called a gradient that is all on top of this image. So I'll just come here. I'm not there. I'll come to this adjustment section option here, down, and then I'll go select something called gradient. When you select gradient, you can see automatically it normally brings white or black. So I'll just select it. Go to colors, color, and then I'm going to select orange. Then I'm going to also make the other end to be similar orange, so that we have something that looks like that. You can compare, almost similar. So what is missing here is that this particular picture was added something called a photo filter, if I'm not wrong. The photo filter, so that it can be warm. So you can just select this, because if you remove this and then you remove this, you can see the difference. There is some cold fit and then there is some warmth. When you add the filter, you can feel it. Okay. So it's somehow warm and then the picture is there. So what is remaining next is to add this particular thingy here that you can see. It's a search, like a Google search thing. So I'm going to draw an ellipse tool, or I'm going to take a rectangle. It's very simple, the same. So rectangle, then I'll draw a thin rectangle like this. This rectangle, I think let me just draw it above this other layer so that we don't confuse things. So I'll draw the rectangle here like that. My rectangle will have no fill, but it will have a stroke. My stroke at around 6. And then we have these dots, these circular points at all the 4 corners. So I'll pick on one and then I draw it to the center so that we have something that is curved like this. And this stroke is going to be white in color. Actually 6 is so big, so the stroke size is going to be reduced to around 3. So we have a stroke that is at around 3. As you can see, it is thin. This one is maybe 2 pixels. I need to reduce this one as well. So I'll come to my properties. Where are properties? Not there. Yeah, so I selected the round corners, whatever stroke thing. Then you select it, it will come the properties here. Then you can reduce the size. You can reduce it to around 1. Yeah, this looks very nice. So then I'll go back to select my ellipse tool and then I draw a circle. So by holding shift, you can draw a perfect circle. So it will be the same size of the stroke in terms of, where is that ellipse tool? And then Command T for transform, or Control T, and then position it somewhere here. You can draw it, you can also hold shift so that you can, not shift, just do something like transform to make it a little bit smaller. So I place it above there, and then you have something that is, I'm doing it manually, so I don't want to go and download icons and those kind of things. I'm just trying to do it manually, how somebody would do it without internet. So I'm going to take my rectangle tool. I'll draw something that is super thin like this, without a stroke but with feel. So when I hold my T, so I have something that looks exactly like, so I can zoom in and reduce the pixel size, reduce the size a little bit so it looks like this. Then I can move it above so that I can put it up here, and then I can rotate it. So when I rotate it, I need to rotate it somewhere there. Then I can put it somewhere around here. I'm putting it around 40 degrees. So when I reduce the size, it will look something like that. So it doesn't look that perfect, but anywho. So we have our search icon ready there. You can go the other way. So this one, because I reduced the pixels so tiny, that's why you can see it that way. But if you wanted to make it a little bit almost similar size, the pixels should be uniform. So you need to reduce. Maybe if you use the circle to be 2 pixels, also that line square needs to be 2 pixels. The other thing is I need now to add the text. The text is going to be, okay, search for peace. Okay, so I'm going to write inside search for peace. Okay, then search for peace, I'm going to expand the size. Or what did I write? Search, designers normally have these errors of, I don't know if you can relate, but we normally have typing errors. I've encountered it severally. So we have that. I'm just designing from a layman's perspective, so we have that kind of a thing. Anyway, you can see the gradient has peeled above the image more, so I'm going to go back to that layer where we have the gradient, double click it, open the gradient, and then I'm going to put another point here. This point is not going to be 100%, so I'm going to reduce it to around 50 to 45. So we have something that looks like that. So I have 3 points so that we can see clearly how this text is looking like. That was the second design that we've done so far. I hope you're learning a lot from these designs, and I hope you watched the first one as well. If you're coming in at the second one, you might not benefit because we already did the first one. So please go back and learn from that particular video that we started with, and then you can continue into this next kind of a video. And then you're going to, I guarantee you learn something new from it. If you've not yet done so, please do so. Like this video, subscribe, share them far and wide so that you can get to reach more people. Thank you so much.